What up guys, today I'm playing some Battlefield 3 on Grand Bazaar and I'm going to try to give you guys some good tips when playing this map. This map's not too big, it's a pretty small map and there's really not too many vehicles on this map. There's like a Humvee and like a tank. So you shouldn't really have to worry about, vehicles on this map. Um, Now I think it's pretty important whenever you start off to go for B right away. Just try to control that, right from the start. And so I usually pick medic when I'm first starting off on this map. So just in case, like I have other teammates over there, I can just heal them, and they can just help me take over B right away. So again, I usually just bypass C just because most of the people on either side will go for C or A right away and just try to get those cheap points, which I don't really care about because I care more about taking 2 control points right off the bat instead of just 1. So I usually go for like the third one if the map only has 3. No, the one thing you don't want to do is when you take over B, depending on what your team is doing, you don't want to get bottlenecked at B because this is definitely a high traffic area, and you will have like a lot of chance to kill people right here. But once you take over C, it'd probably be a good idea to move along and try to get A, or go back to C and protect it if you want to do that. But right here I decide, it's just me and my friend over here, so we decide to try to hold it down until we either get more teammates over here or C gets taken over. Because when you're playing this map, B is important. I think it's the most important control point, but at the same time you don't want to get bottlenecked because of the other team has C and A, and that could be a problem. But right here we're not having a problem. You can see we're taking over A right now, so I decide I'm just going to stay here and try to hold this down as long as we can, because as long as we have 2 points, guys, we're gonna win. It doesn't matter if they have just 1 or not. So right now they take over C, so if you see that, you want to make sure you look the other way. Have one guy look towards A just in case they're coming from there, even though we have A. So I'm trying to, again, it's just me and my friend over here, so we decided he would just watch C and I would watch people coming from A if they are coming from that way. Again, this place we're at right here is definitely the best place to capture B if you're on my side. Right there, my friend healed me before he actually tried to kill those guys, which I told him about, so I just ended up dying right away once again. So right now I spawned at C. They again take over B pretty fast, so I didn't really have time to actually try to spawn back on B before they took it over. So what I do when I'm trying to get to B again, I just go along this right side and try to cut around and get up behind them at B, because usually when you go this way, guys, you're going to end up at their backs. You're not going to be looking towards A at all. So usually you can just run up behind them, knife them, shoot them, and you won't have any kind of problems with them at all. So right here I catch that guy coming from B right there, catch him off guard. And then always look this way before I look towards A, then I make my way to B, and usually again their backs are facing you because they're going to be looking at C most of the time. And then when I'm trying to take this over, that's where people spawn at, in that room right there, if you didn't know that. So you always want to keep your eye in that room right there. So again, I look in there, there wasn't anybody in there, but somehow a guy ended up spawning in there. Now I'm not sure if he set down like a radio beacon, and my friend was saying you could like parachute in that place somehow. I'm not sure how, but I think that's what happened. I don't think he spawned in there because we already had that thing neutral and taken over by the time he killed me. So I'm not sure what happened, but my friend said he just planted a radio beacon outside somewhere so he could parachute in there. So right here we're again trying to hold down B because we still haven't taken it over. They got a number of people trying to take over B2, so it's not really moving anywhere. And I told my friend that that guy in the next room that I was looking at was over there, and he was shooting his 203s over there. Again, I knew he was over there, but I didn't want to rush over there just because I don't want to rush in the middle of that area and just get taken down trying to take out one guy. I just wanted to see if he would just pop his head out so I could just shoot him right away. Now, another thing about trying to take over B, if you get mortars, like the other team might try to mortar B, and people do that a lot, so you just want to make sure you just stay in the place I'm at. And again, there's another sniper. I'm not sure. Again, I don't see how he spawned in that next room that I was at, but again, you can see that radio beacon right there. And again, I tried to shoot it right here, but again, I'm kind of retarded and I shoot my friend. I wasn't expecting him to rush in front of me. And again, before they did that patch with the radio beacons where now every time you spawn it just blows up. Before that, that's where I would excuse me, put that radio beacon so I could just spawn in there like every round, no matter no matter if they had it taken over or not. I could get a lot of kills that way. And again, I don't understand why they fixed that. I guess a lot of people complained about it, but again, it's not that. I never saw a problem with it. Like, you could always find that radio beacon, you could always hear it, and usually end up finding it if you actually took the time to look at it. So I really hate that they actually patched that, and you can't do that anymore. Because it just made it like a lot easier for even like one player to, and if you're on like a shitty team, you could actually possibly like change that game around just because you had that radio beacon, somewhere in their spawn or next to a control point. And you're always keeping pressure on that control point, but again, like I said, they took it out for some reason. Right here, I was low on ammo, and so I decided to come back over here, see if I could get anybody. And that guy just fucked me up right there. So now, again, I spawn at B because I want to make sure we have 2 points. I just want to make sure we hold it down as long as we can. And again, like I said before, you probably don't want to stay at B, but that's only if like you see a lot of people camping at B. Right now, I see a lot of my teammates are trying to get A, so I decide just to stay back and try to hold down B. Now right here, I see they take over C, so before I rush over there, I'm going to wait a minute and see if they rush the, B, and then I'm going to try to head back over there to take C back over. Right there, guys, I gotta be honest. At the time, I didn't notice they were taking over B, but I decided to head back over to C and try to take that over as fast as I could. Because usually, again, there's probably not too many people going to be at C. Once they take it over, they're usually going to run away from it and try to get B or A back. Again, I see it's not getting taken over, so I pop up to look around. I see that guy, I shoot him. Lucky enough, some guy heals me, so I can actually, just stay right here and take the point over.
The objective. I repeat, we have lost the objective.
So again, guys, once I capture C, I'm gonna run on the right side to get over to B again, just so I can get behind these guys and shoot them if I actually see them. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think this is the best way to get to B if it's taken over, because again, most of the time, the people at B are gonna be looking at C most of the time, so you can just run up behind them. So that's where I'm going right now. Again, I'll look at A just in case anyone's trying to run from there before I run towards B. Or I'll look, at B to make sure there's no one, around, and then I come up to B and I start grabbing. I see that guy in there, but again, my friend runs right in front of me. This happens a lot to me in this game for some reason. People just ended up running right in front of me. I thought I was the medic, but I wasn't, but he was, so I just grabbed his medic stuff and just healed him that way. And again, somehow he died. I'm not sure how, and I couldn't heal him again. So right now, I see we're gonna get bottlenecked right there. I had like 4 guys in this little area, and I was trying to run to the other side just to watch our backs, and I ended up dying right there. If you're ever with a big group and you see they're all together, you probably want to separate, because you don't want to bottleneck to each other, especially on hardcore, because you can team kill, and it's just never a good situation to be in if you're grouped up with a lot of people. You want to be kind of spread out. So again, here I am going for B again, trying to go the back way. Look at A, make sure there's nothing coming from there. Go back to B. Get that guy. See, again, they're just not even looking at A, so you can just come up behind them real easy. Right there, I get team killed by mortar. Again, some guy on our team was mortaring this side over here. So I end up back over here, guys. I throw a grenade. My friend dies right there, and I just fuck up right here. I should have had this guy, but this is bad aiming on my part. So again, right now we're just trying to hold down B. We got it C. We got 2 points, so that's the most important thing about when playing this map. You want to make sure you control 2 points as long as you can. Right there, those guys move up. One guy dies. I see where the bullets are coming from. I'm just waiting to see if he actually comes out or not before I move up.
Here's your med kit.
So now I decided to move up here, guys, just because the game's about to end, and I want to see if I can get another kill before the game ends. So I move up here. I don't see anything, but I see a guy right there. I shoot at him again. Another guy runs right in front of me, and I kill him. And then I rush over there because I feel bad. I want to try to heal him. Just because he's not on my team, I can't say sorry. But that's the end of this video, guys. So thanks for watching.